The most meta players in each position video. Yes, sir, we are back. But before we get into it, I'm going to take a sip of my water. Are you that guy that's absolutely livid for people having insane, unbeatable teams? Are you just itching to try and get the best FIFA 23 experience? Well, with the most reliable coins, use MMOEXP. It is a fast, quick process. Get the most reliable FIFA 23 FUT coins by using code META. You can save yourself 5%. Link is at the top of my description. MMOEXP, that is. Shout out to Partenopio. I'm just going to Part. Sorry, bro. This name is very hard to pronounce. But thank you so much for being the first to comment for get featured. All you got to do is comment first or be the first to comment on my latest video. Shout out to you. And shout out Elliot as well for saying double review. Appreciate everyone. We are closing in on 34,000 subs. And how this series works, boys, it is the meta players in each position. So I do this video basically, I'd say once every 2 weeks, obviously with the new promos coming in, etc. We do have obviously future stars currently. So yeah, we've got a lot of players to obviously say who's meta and stuff. So we go cheap to medium, medium to expensive in each category. We will get it as we're going on right there, man. By the way, do check out my player review on the main man Walcott right there, an absolute pace demon. Nonetheless, we're going to start off with goalkeepers, boys. Now, goalkeepers, I didn't really do a cheap to medium or medium to expensive. It's just all one inclusive one because goalkeepers don't really matter that much, man. It just depends on who's the meta ones. Like it doesn't, you don't care about price, you know what I mean? Because yeah, you can have the likes of Lafont as long as they link and are meta. And I think these cards that you see on your screen are probably the most meta goalkeepers in the game. Apparently, Courtois is really, really good as well. A solid Team of the Year card right there, man. And finally, Team of the Year is actually good, you know what I mean, as a goalkeeper. Because usually, when we get goalkeepers, they're just absolutely woeful that are Team of the Years. But yeah, we got Van der Sar is always going to be good in FIFA, especially the Totti icon. So if you're having fair play, I mean, not really much to say. I'd say the best cheap one was probably between Martinez. He was literally free because he was objective, but a very, very nice card, very, very good, tall in-game, etc. Man, that's the main features you need in a goalie. Diego Costa also looks nice, I won't lie. Does look really, really nice right there. Pope, even gold will do, you know what I mean? That's why I don't obviously have the expensive or medium to expensive, etc. Nonetheless, we're gonna jump over to the next one, and we do have these center backs, man. So yeah, you guys will get it as I'm going on right there. This is probably the best series on my channel, so appreciate everyone watching and supporting, man. But yeah, we got the cheap to medium center backs. Now these are the most meta ones, and it's the ones that I wouldn't say it's actually subjective, it's mainly objective. I've done my research on Twitter. I've seen who's good in terms of champs. I've versed. I've seen the absolute menaces in champs right there, man. And I've versed, you know, the underrated ones. So you will see, as you can see on the bench, the best cheap ones, which in my opinion, obviously you will know that the the Koulibalys, the Koundés are just always going to be meta. But I always just try to include them, you know, for the new guys that are playing FIFA. But we do have some underrated ones like this El Yamik, which is not currently available. But I did add the guys that maybe who done the SPC and think they're not that good, they're still good. Trust me, this El Yamik, bro, very, very good card because he's fast. That's the main thing, man. I mean, if you do also look, I like to include over 80 pace center backs, man. As you can see, everyone literally got over 80 pace right there. I don't think anyone has under 80 pace, man. Maybe just Vegost, which I've included for the cheap lads right there. If you're obviously rocking some different teams, he's quite good, man. Just obviously add a shadow to boost that pace. Nonetheless, very, very nice. I think the one that is spoken about the most is Bremer and Kalulu, bro. This Kalulu is very, very good, apparently. Very nice pace right there, and obviously reliable. You know, Kalulu, obviously, with that pace and defense, it's just only right that he's going to be good. Kim Min-jae is a new one. I actually noticed in my last episode, they were saying that Kim Min-jae is very good, man. And he actually held his price, if you can see right there. Currently, 100,000 coins on the market. So, yeah, he is very, very good if you're rocking a Serie A team. But yeah, Gold Van Dijk will still do. He's the old reliable, trust me. If you just need a good center back, get Gold Van Dijk. Nonetheless, medium to expensive, we're moving over to one of the best, or if not the best center backs in the game. And we'll start off with saying Van Dijk is clear of anyone. Let's just be completely honest. He's clear of Maldini even, bro. Van Dijk, I used him in draft. Could not believe how good this card was. He was, bro, he was holding up R9, bro. Like, honestly, I cannot even explain it enough how good he is. But yeah, very, very nice center backs right there. You got Carvalho Marquez, which is ones that a lot of people actually overlook. I think they're really good in game, man. Every time I've versed them, they're solid. So by all means, they are meta. We got obviously your conventional icon cards that are center backs that are meta. Capita's a new one that I actually added now. Apparently, he's actually better at center back. He's fast. He's a menace. Yeah, I've heard from a few friends right there. And this Vidic, boys, if you have Van Dijk and Vidic, you are probably the most rattiest. No, I'm joking. You probably have the best defense in the game. I'll be completely honest, man. Hands down, they are so good. We got a new one, which is, we actually check his stats. It's 300k on the market. He has gone down a little bit, but oh my days, because of his pace increase and agility balance, man, this card looks brilliant, bro. On a lengthy, look at that card, bro. 92 rated center back. I think I'd probably add an anchor just to boost everything in terms of defending capabilities, you know what I mean? But yeah, very nice card if you're rocking a Bundesliga team, man. Oh, man. But yeah, Bobby Moore, one that people don't really look at. He's actually gone up in price because I've been saying this card is good. Slap him in your team if you obviously have a few English players you want to link to, or if you just like Bobby Moore as a sentimental card, he is solid right there, man. But yeah, you guys already know Kimpembe's, Varane's, Marquinhos. I actually did a tier list video of the best center back, so do check that out. I will do another one, which is the attacker, so a lot of people are waiting for that one. But yeah, we're gonna jump over to the next category. It is the fullbacks, man. So yeah, if you obviously don't know how this series works, hopefully you do now. No, you know, it's basically like goalkeeper, center backs, fullbacks, CDM, CMs, cams, which is one category of midfielders, and obviously wingers, and then the attackers. But yeah, jump over to the cheap to medium. That is the best cheap to medium fullbacks, man. We are looking at Ismaili, we're looking at Fabio, which is the League One winter wildcard cards. You got the likes of the new or the last promo, actually, the FUT Centurions, which was actually a decent promo. I actually did enjoy that promo a lot. I do still want to use that Ibra from was it FUT Centurions? But yeah, we got obviously your conventional gold cards. I always add them sometimes. But yeah, you'll see in the next category, I haven't actually added the conventional gold CDM, CMs, cams, because there was so much CDMs, CMs, and cams that were meta and special cards, you know. So you will see right there. But yeah, I got Frimpong, always going to be meta. Dest as well, which was decent. I remember I didn't want to do his card, but I do verse him, and sometimes I struggle, man. I won't lie. Still has the opportunity to get upgraded in the future. But yeah, we got Trippier, Klaus, Winter Wildcard, man, is always going to be a good promo and a meta promo right there. We got the new promo, which is Spence. We got obviously Vanderson, which can play right wing as well. I do like the looks of this Vanderson card, man. A really good card, especially if you want to use him as a midfielder in game. It doesn't look too bad as like a RCM, because he's got a very, very nice defense, physical, pace, and obviously decent passing. Obviously not the best, but yeah, these are the best fullbacks right there. You can pause the screen if I'm going too fast, but I'll jump over to the medium to expensive fullbacks that are, yeah, boys, I think most of them, or majority of them, are expensive. I have no idea which cards are medium. Maybe Vasquez. Okay, there are a few right there. Hence why I said medium too expensive. But yeah, nonetheless, though, if you have a big budget, get these guys in your team. I won't even have to explain. Bro, fullbacks are very, very vital. Maybe if you're not playing 3-back, but they're very, very vital in the game. You got Davies. You got Hernandez. This Davies links to that Mane. You got Cole, which, oh my days, this card is insane. If you also want to try out cards, trust me, go on to draft. There's a few draft tokens in SPCs that you can actually do. And trust me, boys, you can try out the cards that you could never expect to be good, or basically couldn't buy, if that makes sense. You got Walker as well, always going to be meta. We got Hakimi, best right back in the game, hands down. The team of the year cards are obviously meta. You just have to include them though, man. And yeah, overall though, these are the best in the game. And yeah, very, very nice fullbacks right there, man. That obviously flank, that defend really, really well. The passing is immaculate, especially if you're doing direct passing. And yeah, it's brilliant for obviously fullback formations right there. But yeah, jump over to my favorite category. I'll always say it. It is the CDMs, CMs, and cams, my ladies and gentlemen. It is the ball winners, the box-to-box players, the cams. Now, you are actually seeing some underrated guys like the likes of this Danny Olmo, boys. I won't lie to you. I seen someone have this, man, and he was cooking me, bro. Oh my days. Now, sprint speed is not obviously the best. It's not actually, like, it's really bad. But if you add something like maybe maybe even a Hunter, bro, if you're using him as a cam, straight up go Hunter. Let us see where Hunter is. So you add a Hunter. He goes to 76 sprint speed, 96 acceleration. I think as a cam, especially with the stamina. Now, if this guy plays as an LCM, because he's got very good stamina, he can go up and down the pitch, and his defending stats, obviously not the best, but still a very, very good vital CM, especially in Bundesliga. For 35,000 coins, that's 5-star skills, gets out of tight situations. He's brilliant, brilliant CM right there, man. But we got the likes of the cams, which is Fakir, Kudus, and this Lindstrom, which people actually are doing. Obviously, if you like him sentimentally, you can obviously do him right there, man. All the Danish guys right there that absolutely love him. Even the Bundesliga guys, you can do him, and he doesn't look all that bad. I just wish EA would have added like 5-star skills, you know, something to make him more worth grinding for, if that makes sense. But yeah, we got obviously Jorginho, which actually caught my eye because a lot of people have this card and he was actually really good in game. He literally could actually feel like the team of the year one of last year. Like, I could even say that because he felt really good when I was playing against him. And yeah, he was turning me. So that's not a bad card to get if he is still available. So I'm not too sure if he is. Nonetheless, you got Coutinho, which, if I'm not mistaken, FUT Swaps comes out tonight by the time I am recording this. The actual FUT Swaps, like to obtain the players and the packs. What are you guys getting? Leave in the comments though. And yeah, we're looking at the bench as well. Got the cams, which is obviously Mkhitaryan, Odegaard. The CDMs, which is obviously Brozovic, Sissoko, Benessa. You guys already know. Now, these two I'm going to talk about. If you are cheap, a cheap lad or just starting out, get Douglas Luiz in your team. He's so good as a CDM or as a ball winner, man. His dribbling is so good. So you just add something like a shadow and you got yourself one of the better CDMs in Premier League even, bro. Like, he's only 30k. Do you know what I mean? You got Kemen as well, which is a very nice player, especially if you are rocking a France team. Now, you can't link him very nicely, but if you have French people around him, you know, like the likes of the cheap conventional players, Mendy's, you know, the Kundes, etc. He's going to be nice, man. He's literally like a Kante in game. I'll always say it, man. But yeah, these are the best players. Pause the screen, as I said. But yeah, also Perisic, obviously, sometimes you will see that I don't really stick to the actual position, if that makes sense. But in game, that's how they could play best, if that makes sense. So Perisic, as you can see, he's got left wing, but in game he's probably the best or one of the better CDMs to actually use, or box to box players, because he's got literally 80 club. Jump over to the best CDM CMs cams. That is the medium to expensive. Now, boys, I'll start off by saying Pogba, probably one of the better objective SPCs we've gotten, and yeah, he's very good. I think he could potentially be better than Xabi Alonso from a meta perspective. But Xabi Alonso, man, from a ball winning perspective, he is such a baller right there, man. But I got Beckham, which is I'd say actually very nice. But boys, 4 million coins for Beckham. 4 million coins. Do you know how insane that is? I have no idea why it's this expensive. But all my days, his stats look incredible. That's a card I want to try out. Even in draft, bro, I know I'll never get 4 more coins, you know, to buy him, let alone, you know, use him right there. But yeah, we got Rooney. Best cam right there out. I'd say not the best. What am I saying? I definitely say he's a very good cam though. Meta cam, which a lot of people will be like, Mike, are you serious? Bro, trust me. Averse Rooney. If you can do outside the box shots right there, you can do all these Travailer shots, etc. And he moves nicely, bro. He has the stocky build, but he moves nicely. So maybe even put him at an LCM position. He's going to be absolutely brilliant right there, man. But yeah, jump over to the bench. You got obviously all your players. Now, I wanted to actually say, boys, there's a few people in the comments who'll be like, Mike, obviously you stating better players, but where is like the Zidanes, the Kaka, not the Kaka, sorry, the Ruud Gullits? Those guys are meta. Everybody knows they are. Just leave in the comments, I will tell you. But yeah, those are obviously meta players. I had to include some of the underrated ones and ones that people don't really know they are meta, if that makes sense. So yeah, we got Camavinga, De Jong. You guys already see, man. This Fabio Vieira, by the way, an absolute menace at CM, boys. Trust me, he moves so good in game. As you can see, agility and balance, very nice. This was one of the better CMs to do, man. And yeah, I do like the looks of his card. Valverde, insane. Pedri, insane. Very nice selection of cards right there, man. Neymar obviously going to be meta. A ball winner, Zakaria and Casemiro. Trust me, very good, man. I'll always say it, bros. So a good indication can see their price. You know, if they keep their price, you will know they are meta, man. That is one indication sometimes I do look at. So yeah, move over to wingers. Not all the time, though. Sometimes people can just be like, you know, just expensive for no reason. Like that Zlatan. Just come a bit down. I want to use you, bro. You know what I mean? Hey, I want to use that Zlatan. But yeah, I'll jump over to the cheap to medium wingers now. These are... It was there. This is probably the hardest one to look at because the cheap ones, I think a lot of people use their coins on the attack. So you don't really see the cheap ones. But if you obviously are rocking cheap teams and you need cheap players, these are the cards for you. You got Mavadidi, boys. I'll look at this card. Look here. 4-star, insane pace. 88 finishing. Stamina is absolutely incredible. We got the likes of, okay, not absolutely incredible, so it's meaty. We got dribbling, very nice. I heard from a friend right there, from a little birdie, that he said he's very good in game. Striker, left wing, excuse me, right there. 30,000 coins, and you can link him, you know what I mean? He's League 1 and English, so very nice links right there. But yeah, Al Sharawi as well, very nice. Musa, now this card is irritating, man. People sub this man on and I absolutely hated his 99 pace, man. If you see 99 acceleration and 99 sprint speed, it's raps. Like the likes of that Theo Walcott, which you will see in the next segment right now. Yeah, it's raps, boys. Trust me, man. If you have 99 pace, you can just get in behind so well right there. We got James, one that I actually didn't know. But the more I verse him, the more I hear about him, he's actually really good, man. Trust me. Just because he's fast and agile and moves really well. You got the likes of Di Maria. I feel like EA, I'll still say it, I feel like they nerf these type of cards, man. The more promos come in, they nerf certain cards. I feel like Di Maria's been nerfed, but still a decent card. You got obviously the Inform Beast right there, Leao, Dembele, Diatta, Mahrez. And then, yeah, we got obviously Balogun, which is actually the last card. Is he worth grinding for? I'm not too sure. Now this I am judging by my stat merchant characteristic, you know. I haven't obviously used him, but I do notice that he'd be decent, I guess. You know, 4-star, has the traits. But yeah, as you can see, Elanga as well, very nice. Jump up to the medium to expensive boys. Do I need to say more? Need I say more? Look at these cards. They're 5-star skills or 5-star weak foot or fast or flank. They can flank. These type of cards are the cards that run down your wings. They flank, they get to the edge of the box, and they press A to whoever's in the box, unless they do the German crosses. So you need cards that can pass, that can run, that are agile, and these are the cards for you, man. As you can see, you got obviously all the conventional meta cards. You got a lot of flashbacks right here. These cards are still good, by the way. I definitely think they were overpriced, but still decent every time I versed them. Walcott. Oh my days, I did a play review on him. Go check him out. That pace is crazy. Just his weak foot sometimes can obviously hinder him. But yeah, overall, man, you got Figo 5-star skills. You got Rashford that just came out. If you can do it with fodder, he's a sentimental beast. Rashford, my goat. Nonetheless, man, as you can see, Mane, Vinny, Mudryk. Now, this is a new one that people are saying is insane. Now, I think he has one bad trait about him. I think it could be his reactions. It could be his reactions, or is it, I forgot what they were saying, but it could be just his reactions and composure. But nonetheless, man, I don't really think that comes into play when you have a 5-star skill, 95 pace, 87 finished card right there, man. Polished card, 89 stamina, very nice. And I would want to use him in the future, definitely, man. But yeah, very nice selection of cards. This Bale, by the way, insane. Super sub, I hate versing him. Oh my days. But yeah, jump over to the last category, actually. We are moving nicely, boys. We are moving correctly and nicely, man. It is the best CFs/strikers that are cheap. Now, the more I do the segments, the more I get into the prices that are actually increasing. So there you will see the cheap to medium does go a little bit more higher, you know, in terms of a budget. Because you got the likes of Zola. Now, in my CDM Sims cams, I think the highest was probably, that was cheap to medium, were like 200k, but we got the likes of Zola, which I'd say it's a medium price, man. 160k for Zola, 4-star. He's meta, bro. Like, he's going to be really good in game if you were to get him. Especially those guys. Like, they're very obtainable this year, man. I feel like this card last year, if not before last year, would have been much more expensive, bro. But just because there's so much promos going on and objectives, etc., that these cards have gone down in price. But still very nice cards to get, man, and can use them. So you got the likes of like Hernandez even, bro. Like, you got him 166k. 4-star this time. Very nice. Apparently, my other mate as well told me that he's very nice. So I do get some information, you know. But we got Balogun again, which is the striker version. So tell me which one you're going to get. But yeah, boys, apparently this Nunes, by the way, has the most goals to game ratio, if I'm not mistaken. No, I don't know if it is that. I think it's the most games played or something. One of the two, but he is used a lot. And every time I do verse him, he's very good. Politano as well, very good. It was actually an ongoing debate. Him or Theo Walcott. Who do you think is better? I think Theo Walcott, judging by the game, man, he's got better pace. He's obviously the faster player, and that's what you need, especially from a striking perspective. Or even from a winger. Boys, Soloth. This is a card I versed the other day, and oh my days, this guy scored 3 goals, quick goals against me. I don't understand how people can use him. He's obviously lengthy, he's obviously meta, 94 physical, man. If you're the type of guy to use Canes and stuff, he's your player, man, straight up. But you got Vardy, Haaland, you got obviously El Shaarawy's. As I said, the price has increased. Haaland about 260. Lacazette a little bit expensive as well. I'd say medium price, man. Especially judging by that we are in February, you know. It's easy to get coins now. But yeah, Giroud is also another good cheap one that people tend to like. Kevil and obviously Donovan. Buffon, we've got obviously Korea was good when he came out. I can't believe I did not do his card. Very good, man. But yeah, jump over to the last one, boys. We are closing in on 20 minutes. That is the last category. That is medium to expensive CFs/strikers, boys. Ibra, you got Ben Yedder, Kane, which I mentioned earlier. If you can use those type of cards, they are meta, especially on new gen, man. That's what I've noticed. Those type of big cards that are kind of fast are really, really good, man. You don't really, this is the FIFA that you don't really need skills anymore, bro. You just need someone that can, that works for you, you know? And that's what I like about this FIFA. It's not just your conventional meta players the whole time. Like, I won't lie to you. You won't see him here because obviously people know his meta. It is Eusebio. I've used him a couple of times in draft and I didn't like him. I don't know why. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm better off with a Kane. I don't know. It just depends on you as a person, how you use these cards. But all these cards you see on your screen, yeah. As you can see, man, these cards right there. Don't really need to explain. Obviously, there's no team of the year Mbappe. Everyone knows his meta. I just included the player of the month. Don't know why people still know his meta. But yeah, you will see obviously the conventional, if not probably the most meta players in the game. And this Muller, now this is a card to get. Oh my days, 4-star forced. Look at this card, bro. 99 finishing. What am I seeing on my screen, bro? Oh, and this Haaland as well. Oh my days. I haven't used Shirky yet, but he is obviously a cam. I think he could be playing at a striker position. But if you were to have Mbappe alongside him, maybe a 4-1-2-2, 4-1-2-2/2, and you can have both of them. Nonetheless, that's the video. Hope you guys do enjoy. Please smash a like, subscribe. This is the most meta players in each position video. Thank you all so much for the subscriptions and likes. We're on our way to 34,000. And yeah, appreciate everyone, man. All check you lads in the very next video, man. Have a sweet one, boys. Cheers.